Why volunteering is important. Have you ever thought, is there something I could do to make a positive change? The answer is yes. Volunteering has been proven to be a great choice with numerous benefits for the community as well as the volunteer. If you had to define volunteering using one word, which word would you choose? It could be help, service, hope, or time. These are absolutely all things you give when you volunteer. When I was 8 years old, my mom was a victim of physical abuse. You may be asking yourself, what does this have to do with volunteering? Well, due to this physical encounter, we had to leave our home, and we actually slept overnight in a police station on a bench. The next day, we were taken over to a shelter, and we were provided with a room to sleep in, meals, and clothes. We had left all of our belongings in our prior home. Therefore, volunteers actually assisted us throughout the way. I am thankful for the service that they were willing to provide us and the positive impact it had during such a difficult time in my life. My mom and I stayed at that shelter for 3 months until my mom was able to save funds and rent our own place. This experience instilled the importance of volunteering in my life. Volunteering is a great way to give back to the community, and the feeling you get from volunteering is wonderful. I myself volunteer at least once a month at a church, a community event, or even helping an acquaintance or a friend. All of these counts as volunteering. If we all devote some time to volunteering, we can help impact our community in positive ways. In return, volunteering benefits our health. With so many positives to volunteering, it makes me joyful to speak on this topic and why it is so important. Volunteering is important because it impacts individuals, our community, and our society. It benefits those receiving support and enhances the well-being of the volunteer. Today I will be discussing the needs we face in our community, the ways we can help, and how our community will benefit if we volunteered. There is a need for volunteers and role models in our community. Families are experiencing poverty and are struggling with food insecurities as we navigate through these difficult times. As we all know, we've gone through COVID and the decline of the economy, and we can all relate to that. Shaniqua J. Bradley, author, therapist, educator, mentor, and researcher, along with Sarah E. Goldstein, professor in the Department of Human Development and Family Sciences, there has been steady increase in single-parent families over the last 60 years in the USA. In fact, the number has continued to rise since 1960. As of 2019, over 25% of children under the age of 18 reside in a single-parent household. Of those children, the single mother-led household is the most common consideration. Over 80% of children residing in single-parent households live with their mother alone. The percent of children who are living with a single parent in the United States varies between race and ethnicity. According to Alison Lanko, PhD researcher scientist, poverty and hunger exacerbate each other in a feedback cycle. Food is often one of the first expenses to be cut while the household is in financial hardship, leading to the increased rate of food insecurity. At the same time, food insecurity leads to difficulties posing poor health outcomes, both of which can make it difficult to maintain employment or do well in school or college. This strain of employment or education in turn worsens future financial stability and well-being. There are many other root causes of hunger that contribute to the detrimental feedback loop. Children benefit greatly from having strong role models in their lives, and volunteering could help play a crucial role in providing those positive influences in these children's lives. For Cindy Moses, Executive Vice President of the United Way Lancaster, we've all heard about the value of young people having a positive role model. Research shows that adolescents who can identify a positive role model in their lives have higher grades, better self-esteem, make healthier life choices about nutrition and exercise, and are more protected from negative thoughts and behaviors, and have decreased potential from engaging in risky behaviors. Reducing youth crime. Per Carla Reed, our author and Juris Doctor in Birmingham Young University Law School, areas with high level of poverty, over 20% of the population, account for 75% of violent crimes and arrests for youth between the ages of 14 and 17. Youth who are economically disadvantaged are exposed to increased amounts of violence in the communities. According to Dan Jasper, who specializes in civics, advocacy, and internal affairs, community centers have been shown to reduce crime. One 20-year study conducted in 264 cities by New York University showed that in a city with 100,000 residents, every 10 new nonprofit reduces the homicide rate by 9%, lowers violence crime by 6%, and decreases property crime by 4%. By volunteering at least once a month, you will positively impact and help change your community. You will boost your mood and overall well-being. Volunteering provides a profound sense of satisfaction, building meaningful relationships with others. According to Angela Thordston, a licensed independent clinical social worker in psychiatry and psychology, volunteering increases social interaction and helps build a support system based on common interests. One of the best ways to make new friends and strengthen existing relationships is to participate in a shared activity. Volunteering helps with psychological well-being by using social skills, staying active, reducing stress, anger, and anxiety. According to Jan Siegel, who was a therapist, author, and pioneer in the field of emotional intelligence and psychology, along with Lawrence Robinson, who is Help Guide's managing editor and has over 20 years of experience, volunteering has counteracted the effects of stress, anger, and anxiety. The social contact aspect of helping and working with others can have a profound effect on your overall psychological well-being. Nothing relieves stress than a meaningful connection with another person. Working with pets and other animals has also been shown to improve mood and reduce stress and anxiety. Additional benefits of volunteering: you can volunteer with friends and family. You can add your volunteer experience on your resume for a job application. Volunteering experience helps you stand out from other candidates. By volunteering, you can see the direct impact that you have in your community. You can help families by providing them with food, help families with clothes, helping children with proper nutrition, helping single mothers, helping children have a role model in their life, helping reduce the youth crime rate in our community. Martin Luther King was a minister, philosopher, and activist. He stated in a speech titled, "The Drum Major Instinct, everyone can be great, because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to know about Plato and Aristotle to serve. You don't need to know Einstein's theory of relativity to serve. You don't have to know the second theory of thermodynamics in physics to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love, and you can be that servant." I encourage you to volunteer. Areas where you can volunteer and make a powerful impact would be volunteering in shelters. You can go ahead and volunteer in the community, at churches, schools. Volunteering plays a crucial role in addressing our community's needs. You can volunteer in many different areas, as I mentioned, and I want to go ahead and quote blogger Eric Berger, Aristotle once said, "The essence of life is to serve others and do good." I want to conclude with this. Volunteering has many benefits for the volunteer, and you benefit others at the same time. Volunteering helps support the needs of our community, supports good health, fosters connections, and leaves you with a great sense of satisfaction. As we navigate difficult times through our lives, let us remember that volunteering has the opportunity to help others that are going through that difficult process. I would like to close with this. If you want to increase your sense of purpose, impact others, and improve your health, take some time and volunteer. Be the change in your community. And I want to thank you very much for your time today. This is the end of my speech.